So, you may have heard of the California blackouts, but you know what they always do, and you know what they've been doing? They say, oh, it's not because our system is inadequate and, 5 to 6, the sun doesn't shine sometimes, and the wind doesn't blow, and, our entire system shuts down on a hot day or a cold day. That just doesn't work. It's the people's fault for using too much power, not our fault for having an inadequate system. So, by now you all know that California sucks. It's a communist society, and it's basically its own country. Well, it has, by own country, I mean it has completely separate views from everything else in the United States. So, former Governor Jerry Brown and I think current Governor Gavin Newsom blamed. They blamed the energy crisis on a few specific people. Okay, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. They blame all the people, as I said in the intro. Here's a headline: turn up your damn thermostats. Former Governor Jerry Brown tells Californians to avoid blackouts in a heat wave. Yeah. He says turn your damn thermostat in the event of a heat wave. Turn your thermostat up to in a heat wave. Something about that just makes real sense. Just amazing sense. So, here's what I have a problem with that. California is like, you have COVID? Okay, here's all this free stuff, and here's a multi-$1,000 respirator. And, here's this thing that it needs electricity. And if this doesn't keep running 24/7, you'll die. Oh no, you got blacked out? Oh. Oh, that's fine. You'll be alive. But, California, is like, well, stop using our damn electricity, stupid person with COVID who can't help it. Uh, and well, more coming later. I'm just really mad. But, the really fun thing about this? All of the people who have this opinion that turn up your thermostats, get better climate, are out of touch and, well, will never experience what the problems they're fighting for. Wait, I have a question. Didn't Ocasio-Cortez and some of the supporters, that includes Gavin Newsom, I think he supported the Green New Deal, but it doesn't matter because California's kind of gone with the Green New Deal, so I can make this argument. Didn't the Green New Deal say that, there'd be power for everybody? Oh, there's not. I have a good idea, guys. I have a good idea. So, to make the surplus, of the extra electricity, I say we build a dirt mound that goes into space. Then we put windmills on that for ecological friendliness. Okay, so here's the offending tweet. It's hey California, we cannot avoid blackouts, but you have to turn your damn thermostat. Okay, and he retweeted California iOS. It's probably Department of Bullshit. Oh, I just got my video. Not be able to. Okay, whatever. We can use this together to please conserve. Hashtag conserve. Hashtag energy now. Demand higher than expected. Help relieve stress on the grid by lowering AC, deferring the use of major appliances, and turning out unneeded and turning uh, wait and and turning out unneeded lights everywhere to minimize counts. Except they didn't put minimize, they abbreviated it, and they didn't put a period. Yeah, yeah, you guys are really good at grammar, sorry. But hey, they say unneeded appliances. But what are they pushing for again? I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, online school. Now I wonder if we could just, you know, not just kidding. I'm not suggesting we just not do school, but if we could just say, I don't know, limit the time we have to spend on our computers clicking and clacking. I wonder what would happen. Maybe it would just suddenly, the need for power would just suddenly vanish. Or we could just put up more solar panels because that's working. Because the blackouts are between 5 to 6, and that's totally when the sun shines. Definitely. And then probably the ISO is probably a power agency or for the government, but they have another one. The state's energy system, California Independent System Operator, CAISO, I don't know, CAISO, issued 3 state of emergencies for the first time in 20 years to allow them to institute new rotating outage I can't speak outages to deal with the high power demands per the Friday statement. Related gaps in renewable energy led to blackouts for millions of Californians. Governments or Governor, I can't speak. Governor Gavin Newsom says. So in other words, you're hot. Oh, like you're over 100 degrees. You're over 100 degrees and you're forever heating. Well, go get a pool. Oh, you can't buy the pool. Um, Turn on the you don't have power to turn on the AC. Well, it sucks for you. I'm just gonna go turn on my AC. As I put out. Actually, here, let's just go type on Twitter while charging my phone, not to use power. And ow, I'm kind of hot. Let's just go turn on my AC. You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of these stupid politicians just saying, oh, well, you need that power for online school or you need that power for homework? Sucks to be you. Because that's basically what they're doing. You're a working class person? Oh, we said we'd support you? Well, in power, that's not really my job. So, in a related article, we're not backing off on that commitment, Newsom said, referring to California's push to transition away from oil and gas. In the process of transitioning, the procedure of shutting down, understandably, the desire and need to shut down uh, polluting gas plants, homes, they need to have more insurance, comes in the needs and recognize there's been a definition demonstrably in the last few days and what we'd expect over the next few days. Gaps in terms of relatability, said Newsom. So in other words, yeah, well, renewable energy is better for the environment. It's not like we have to pull, expensive resources from the ground or something and create giant strip mines. Or, it's not like dams cut off fish flows, therefore, ruining basically everything. And I don't care what you say about, making a river that will just, make efficiency worse. And well, it's a river. It flows. So and well, windmills kill, like, seriously, a stupid amount of birds. And, well, aren't we about, you know, ecological and, well, solar power doesn't really do anything. It, for in the day, in the night, it doesn't work. So, yeah. We could go to, nuclear. Who said nuclear energy? Nuclear energy's bad. It's not like before. It's not like when we had the San Diego nuclear plant going, everything was fine, and it's not like in the past 10 years. Like, I think it was 10 years ago when they shut down the nuclear plant in San Diego. It's not like that was the time that we started having power problems or something like that. That'd be insane. So if you guys didn't really catch that, because I suck at reading, he basically says, "Oh, it's not California's renewable energy. It's the oil and gas companies for taking up too much power." What? You decide not to use oil and gas. Oil and gas are very good at producing heat. Heat is very, very, very good at producing energy. But no, the sun's better at producing energy than heat. Okay, continuing with the same article, ASO says the blackouts are due to the unexpected loss of 470 megawatts a 470 megawatt power plant, as well as the loss of nearly 1,000 megawatts of power, a statement on Saturday. CAISO released. Californians are expecting record high temperatures, and the National Weather Service tweeted Tuesday. So let's see if we can connect the problems here. Too much power uses. Really hot. It must be oil and gas companies. But after all this giant fiasco, Gavin Newsom says California's turn away from oil and gas has created gaps in our power. No, what it is it's created literally any situation where people turn on the heat or turn on the AC at once creates a power gap, and it's going to be getting worse by the year if this continues. And also, the monorail. Yes, and I'm going to guess that's not going to be fueled by coal or something like that, so we're gonna need even more. Oh, also, haven't you remember the California monorail? I saw it. I saw when it was getting like when they had to build a bridge. Dude, they built a bridge and then they decided to make it look better. What? Like, and then they made everything look it just looks good, but it doesn't but it's just stupid. And the entire point of this is to make sure flying is never needed again. But replacing flying with something that needs energy to travel. And, jet engines aren't the most efficient way of travel, or one of the most efficient ways of travel we've ever just invented. Because that's not true. But then I continued reading and found this gem. I'm taking a very pragmatic look at it in scoping of this, Newsom told the LA Times in a 2019 interview. It's also an inclusive scoping because it includes people in the industry that have jobs, communities that are impacted from an environmental justice prism, but also economic justice prism. That's right. Transforming to green energy will help people escape economic injustice. Yep. It's not like it will literally lose millions of jobs and, create a giant unemployment thing, right? A giant unemployment wave, I should say. And, it totally won't leave a bunch of people homeless and on the street. Or, it also totally won't create a giant housing crisis. Like it totally didn't ever before. Yep, and hey, then I found this article that has nothing to do with it, but it is actually really severe. California's iconic giant redwood trees burn in a massive, out of control wildfire. No, just kidding. 50,000 acres of blackened, acres. 50,000 acres of blackened acres. Good job. And 0% containment. That seems very, very, very severe. So that article led Gavin Newsom to literally beg for money. Okay, well, he didn't go to Trump and go, please, I need money to stop the fire. It's not like this is my responsibility and I get tons of federal money, literal tons of federal money to, clear out underbrush so this doesn't happen. It's not like it's not like I get that or anything, and now that it started, I need federal money to stop it. Come on, it's not like this is my responsibility. But then, if you click on the link, right, it says Donald Trump issues presidential disaster declaration for massive wildfires in California. Yeah, the media sucks. But, let's say, well, that's a different article. Let's go read the actual URL code. So if you want to go see the article, type https colon // sports.yahoo.com / California hyphen governor hyphen Gavin hyphen Newsom hyphen ask hyphen 221753192.html. So, that's the actual link if you want to go visit the website and see how bad the media is and actually read the article for yourself. Go ahead and do it. But let me just go tell you, this article sucks, so I recommend not doing it.